Data in the table represents age of winners on the award for the past 5 years. Using the data, we're going to answer questions A through E. So if we take an Excel sheet and we add all these up and divide them by 5, we get the population mean, which is 38.4. And then next, for this next portion here, you probably have a problem similar to this. That's why you're watching this. What we do is we add up the two numbers, divide them by 2. 44 plus 38 is equal to 41. We do that for every single problem, probably have similar numbers, and then we get the result and we put that in there. So for part C, this is just the sample mean based off of each value. All right, for the sample mean, so what happened here is all the numbers in part B got structured from least to greatest. And what's the only difference here is for part 7, we have 41. And the reason it's 0.2 is because there's 2 instances of 41 up here, I think. So this right here and this right here. And that's why it ends up being 0.2. And then just put an N for the result that, for a 10th result that doesn't exist. Well, there is 10 results, but there's not a 10th unique result. All right, so if you multiply each of these by their probability and you add them all up, we'll end up with 38.4. So the next part, compute the probability that the sample mean will occur within 3 years. So 38.4. So that's either going to be 41.4 or... All right, so 41.4 to 35.4. So it occurs within this range. Probably should draw something like this. So it'll occur something like this. You know, our mean's there, and then except 35.4 should be on the left. I'm sorry. Okay. We'll have something like this. There's a median or mean, and then occurs within that. So it should be, it is 0.6 down there, so around 60% chance. All right, so to calculate that, what I did is I got all the values there, and I found the standard deviation off of all these. I put 41 twice in here. I think there's like a couple ways you can compute this, but that's how I did it. I plugged in standard deviation cells A1 through A10, and then what I did is, I'll show you the trick I used. It's not really a trick, it's just the method I used. All right, so we want our z-score. What the heck's going on here? So z-score is going to be equal to, we'll use 41.4 minus our mean, which is 38.4. It's 3 basically, over our standard deviation, which is 3.9285. I just used something roughly like that down here. And then what I did is I plugged it into, I plugged this into Wolfram Alpha. So I got 7.63553. Did the z-score to that. And then what I ended up with, port number here is 0.226. And what that is that's the probability to the right. So that's one tail. So even though it's on the other side of the spectrum, 35.4 is going to have the same amount. So basically, here's what I did. So our median here, so 41.4, like somewhere out here. So this value here is going to be the same for 35.4. So what I did is I just took this and I multiplied it by 2 and subtracted it from 1. So that was like 2 times 0.2226. And that gave me 1 minus that, 2 times 0.2226. I get 0.5548. But they want it rounded to 1 decimal place, so the probability just ends up being 0.6. That's it. All right, I hope this helped you out. Thanks for watching. You have a great day.